The show must go on. We have this almost tragic tradition in our field. Every exhibition has a beginning and an ending, a vernissage and a finissage. But here, the beauty of it is, even for us, the exhibition can have its proper lifespan. It doesn't end, it keeps living on. And it's the same for the audience. You can take your time whenever you want, wherever you are in the world, at any moment, you can jump in and experience the show.
Hi everyone, welcome. This is the official online opening of the Erwin Wurm's Live with Soft Melts exhibition in Ludwig Museum Koblenz. My name is Balazs Farago. I'm founder of Walter's Cube, and here I have our guests and creators of the show, Beate Reifenscheid and Jérôme Sans. Because it's a not regular opening, I just would like to ask, Jérôme and Beate, just how are you? How do you feel today? And just a few words for the audience. Beate.
Well, nice to meet with all of you tonight. I think we feel great because this is like a world premiere tonight, which I really appreciate a lot because first of all, we were honored that Erwin Wurm had this beautiful exhibition in our museum. And we really experienced that the audience was so much excited, as always with Erwin Wurm's exhibition. People are engaged into his 1-minute sculptures and of course in his other works. But this time we can proceed with the exhibition, and that's the most beautiful idea ever. So I pass my words to Jérôme.
It's a very exciting moment because the exhibition Live Beat Soft Melt was already presenting a new dimension of Erwin Wurm practice and transforming the room into a kind of metaverse, a kind of a total artwork in which you were entering, and you were entering into his vocabulary. So the room was becoming a sculpture in which we were moving in, activating his 1-minute sculpture inside with this possibility of participating. Balazs arrived with his project in proposing to digitalize all the show to make for once an exhibition that will not be ending with his physical presence, but continuing behind. Here, it was the first time we do something where people can participate and activate themselves the performance with Erwin Wurm. So it's somehow maybe an historical momentum that we are living with this project. As Balazs is moving around, I can feel already the space, walking on this carpet that changed totally the atmosphere of the room. All of a sudden, you enter into this different universe, totally into the pink, totally into those words that were like, life here is here. Let's ask to Walter what this piece is about.
So let's hear Walter for the first time speaking for the general audience.
Walter, can you explain to us what is the meaning of the 1-minute sculpture that you're facing with this refrigerator?
Icehead is one of Wurm's signature 1-minute sculptures, where you, or rather an avatar here, are invited to bury your head and hand inside a refrigerator's holes and think about doubt. It's absurdly literal and surreal at the same time. Cold metal against your skin, vision cut off, and the strange intimacy with this mundane appliance transforms your body into a living sculpture.
Yes, it's good.
Okay, let's move on. So the exhibition, maybe Beate as the director, you can introduce like the space, how the space was created, because this is one space, there is another space.
As we tried to already explain it a little bit, there are 2 floors. Each floor is like one exhibition hall. We like, of course, to connect the 2 floors, which are used for one exhibition. Now we are moving in on the first floor with a much more so-called 1-minute sculptures. You move right, there with the police hat, So there you can see how he wants you to use this 1-minute sculpture.
What I like here, it gives a possibility that cinema has.
Yeah.
The film doesn't exist just for 1 week when it's presented. The film can exist forever somehow. So here it was this kind of eternity somehow or longevity, which is longevity with no clear ending.
And what you can see here, for instance, that there is this purple avatar who is standing on this pedestal and then holding these bottles against his body and the wall. But technically, we don't know what is it about, and we don't know what is behind this. So let's ask Walter, and let's see what is the answer.
That would be the discipline of subjectivity, where the whole point is you become a human bottle rack pressing those 4 bottles between your body and the wall for a full minute. It's a cheeky test of balance and focus, transforming the mundane act of holding into a sculpture while nudging you to confront your own physical limits and concentration.
What Walter does is the role of a mediator in the room.
It's so accessible, and that's beautiful. It's fantastic because it's like a record. It's like a super long-lasting memory. It's even better than having just photos of an exhibition also, of course. On the other hand, I always have this doubts that it might be more interesting somehow for people not to go to the museums anymore and say, okay, I can visit the space there and that's enough. I don't need to go there. I don't need it. But I'm very traditional in this sense. I love to go to museums. I love to go into this space. I need all these kind of experiences, the floor, the smell, the people. This shouldn't be either or. It should be added to something.
Can we say that I try to find a good analogy here, and let's see what happens with music. We go to a concert because we want to get the experience, it's live, but when we listen to the same song on an iPad, on an MP3, it's a different format, it's a reduced experience, it's not equal. But we need both.
I want to say, okay, we need the museums, we need the spaces, we need the physical artists to do the works, and then we have this additional beautiful world which opens for everything else, which, for example, you could not travel to some other place you can see. At least you have beautiful idea about what had happened in that museum or space.
Everybody welcome to visit it at wurm.ludwig.onlineviewingroom.com. The tickets are available for the public, and I think that is going to show a new model for every institutions around the world, how they can turn their physical exhibition into an online streamable asset that can generate new revenues and new visitors 24/7 all over the world.